Ball is knocked out of bounds by the Chargers. Lady Chargers steal the ball. The Rockets shoot and they miss, but they rebound the ball. End up drawing the foul. That'll be 3 personal fouls for both teams tonight. Got a minute and 12 seconds on the clock. The score is 8-8. And the Rockets make their second free throw. Score is 9-8 now. And the Chargers go up for the layup, and LaGenesis draws a foul, so she'll be getting to shoot for a 3-point play right here. Rebound, the free throw is missed. Rebounded by the Rockets. Ball is thrown out of bounds by the Lady Chargers, trying to keep it in bounds. .2 seconds remaining in the first period. Lady Rockets trying to find somewhere to go, trying to find a place to, but they get the ball stolen. That'll be the 5th personal foul for the Lady Rockets tonight. Chargers shoot, but they miss. The ball is knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. So the Lady Chargers will be taking the ball up underneath their goal. Chargers can't seem to get it inside the basket.
That's the end of the first period, Tanner, and 10-9.
Yeah.
Chargers got on the lead there, and been a close ball game so far, just like the previous ball game. So 10-9 here at the end, just a 1-point lead. But I had it on the Neshoba bench over here. We're on this sidelines, and I'm gonna zoom in on our coaches and team, but you can hear a lot as far as if you're on the stream. Probably you can pick up a little bit of the Neshoba Central coaches. He's sort of vocal on the sidelines.
Yeah, he seems to. He might need to coach a little football too, because he likes to yell.
He's very passionate, it seems, about the the basketball, which we understand that 100%, but he is getting after it. It's going to start out Neshoba basketball, I think. And they'll be inbounding from that far sideline.
Lady Chargers are playing exceptionally well on defense tonight. They just stole the ball again. Chargers shoot for 3 and they miss. Rebounded by the Rockets. Chargers rebound that ball. There's a travel against the Chargers. Lady Chargers steal the ball again. Drive down the court. Genesis goes up, and it's good for 2.
Nice roll right there.
The Rockets step out of bounds. Bad pass there by the Lady Chargers, but they recover.
Chargers have the height advantage, it seems like, inside on the rebound with Maxwell and
It does.
the Genesis. Yeah, so end up, but called the Genesis, I think, with either a push or over the back right there. But
yeah, she had about 3 rebounds right there on that one.
Yeah.
On that one drive. Chargers can't seem to get it in the basket right there. Ball goes out of bounds. Lady Rockets are having a hard time passing the ball tonight, aren't they?
yeah, a lot of turnovers right now. That means that Charger defense is playing pretty tough and making the passing lanes hard.
Bryson Maxwell with the 2 points. Yeah.
Chargers getting their points a lot from inside the paint.
They are. They've shot a 3-pointers a couple times, but they've missed a couple of them, but they rebound them and then go back up with the 2, so it's worked out pretty well. That was a really nice shot right there by Bryson Maxwell.
Got into the paint, just put on the brakes and just went up and made not the floater, but just made a nice little easy jump shot right there inside the paint. So and got the coach called a quick timeout to try to stop his momentum. Sort of swung right there as the Chargers got, I guess, 6 unanswered points there to start the second period.
Yeah, you can't ask for much better than that. That was really well executed.
So we got 5 minutes to go here in the second period before half, but Chargers sort of on a roll, and a lot of times you see that in basketball. One team will get get a run going, and then the other team try to answer. So look for the Chargers to keep on mashing the gas right now.
Oh yeah, it'll be I think it'll be a tight ball game to the wire, just like the last one. But I can assure you that the Lady Rockets are not done playing yet.
Oh, no doubt. I don't think that coach on this sideline might have a coronary before that happens right there, because he's real passionate, like you said, about it.
The Rockets will start off with the ball. Bad pass by the Lady Rockets, and the Chargers will take it. Ball was almost stolen.
Mitchell with the three-pointer there. Hits off the rim.
Yep. That's how most of them have been going tonight, but the Lady Rockets actually recovered that one.
Sometimes on those three-point shots have a little bit longer rebounds. It sort of bounce off a little bit further.
And that'll be a foul on the Lady Chargers. The Rockets shoot and miss. And that was Ayanna Taylor with the 2 points. I think the Neshoba coach is having some problems getting his play call out. And that three-pointer was drained by the Rockets.
And quickly we'll go to a press.
Chargers shoot. And that'll be a foul on the Rockets. So the Chargers will be able to shoot at the free throw.
It's right off the front of the rim. It's a great hustle play there to get to the line. And Chargers get that second free throw. It's 2:30 left to go here in this first half. Chargers up by 7. Rockets basketball.
That one rolled right in and right out.
So Rockets are going to go to the line.
That'll be rebounded by Bryson Maxwell. That was a kick ball on the Chargers. The Lady Rockets are also in the bonus already.
And we can see how that can play out. As Maxwell there wisely sort of boxed in the corner right there. And
She intentionally hit him with it and knocked it out of bounds.
yeah, so get a little fresh start right here and let the Chargers regroup.
Ooh, that's a very far left 3.
Yeah, it came with the block. The Chargers, the Rockets got their hand on it, and so
Yeah.
it just made an errant shot that's deflected off the Rockets' hand, and Mitchell was set up.
And that foul will be against the Lady Rockets. Ball is tipped out of bounds by one of the Lady Rockets.
Chargers still up by 7. 1:19 left to go.
Past Ayana was bobbled, and the Rockets recover it.
Mitchell was hustling back to break that one up and give up the easy basket.
That was a good play by Lakaja to keep the ball in bounds. And Lakaja with the 2 points inside the paint.
Yeah, the rim was kind on that one right there as she got the 2-point bucket to stretch the lead out to 9.
34 seconds on the clock remaining. Lakaja drives in, and she.
Rockets got the charge
Yeah.
at the feet set is what the call was, so going to be Rocket basketball. And seemed like she was under control right there, but there are some people that would disagree with that call here.
Yeah, it was a pretty close one. That ball goes way in the stands.
Yeah, so end up caught it in the first row over here. So 9.3 seconds left to go. Charger basketball, so got a little bit of time to get up the court.
Oh yeah, they still got a chance for sure. And plus, the Rockets are in the bonus right now, so if we foul, if the Chargers foul, then they still got a chance to shoot for sure.
But here it is. So with 9 seconds to go, here before halftime. So Chargers going to inbound, and look, if they can get any points right now, it's 21-12. See, the Rockets, Chargers were up 10-9 at the end of the first period, so only 3 points by the Lady Rockets here in this second period. So Chargers was really able to expand a lead. If they can add any points right here on this last possession, would be huge going into halftime.
Oh yeah, for sure, no doubt.
So Coach Guyton drew up a play here, and the Chargers going to be inbounding like far side.
And Brysa drains the three.
And that's the buzzer.
That was a great way to end the half.
So there it is, 24-12 at halftime. Chargers up, so doubling up the Rockets now at halftime. So it's got 8 minutes and counting down to 7:50 on a running clock there in this halftime. So we're going to be back in a little bit. The Chargers will be back on the court. We'll get them when they come back to warm up for the second part. But so far it's been a really good, well-played ball game by the Lady Chargers, but that's what we were expecting.
Oh yeah, it's been a great game. Like you said, the Rockets I think are still in it, but if the Lady Chargers defense just keeps on playing like they do, it's probably not going to end well for the Rockets tonight.
Yeah, so end up Lady Chargers trying to get the first victory of the night. So hopefully they'll come back in the second half and continue what they've done this first half, and we'll get a W.
Oh yeah, that'd be nice for sure.
Yep, so we'll have the stream going down here on the court, and we'll be back here shortly as we get ready for some more Charger basketball on the Charger YouTube channel.
Here's a schedule reminder. Friday night, Choctaw will be traveling to Boonville. And then next Tuesday night, we'll be entertaining Louisville here.
Test, test. All right, welcome back to Charger basketball. Halftime's over. We're getting ready for this second half of Lady Charger basketball. As the Lady Chargers are up on Neshoba Central right now, 24-12, as we start this second half. If you're just tuning into it, got Tanner Threadgill here, a senior student here accompanying me on the broadcast or the production here of the video, so appreciate him. But so appreciate anybody that's able to watch and support Charger basketball.
Yes, sir. The Chargers shoot the ball, and they miss. Ball will go out of bounds. Ball goes out of bounds again. It will be Neshoba's ball. Bounded by the Lady Chargers. Pass to La Genesis. And the Neshoba Lady. That would be a bad pass. That was a backcourt violation, wasn't it?
That is correct. So Charger basketball.
Bryson Maxwell goes up for the layup.
So, yeah, we don't claim to know everything about basketball, but we can tell you that we love sports. So that's the one thing that we have a passion for. That's all things sports, and basketball is one of those things, but definitely not. So Chargers up 26-12. It's 5 minutes left to go here in this third period. Mitchell with the three-pointer, and it's good. She drained that one.
That looked really good.
She had a good look at the basket.
The Lady Chargers have not let up on their defense the whole entire game.
Yeah, so this third period's almost coming halfway over and have not scored yet. As
Mitchell,
Neshoba.
yeah, and Mitchell steals the ball.
That's Court. Misses, follows up her own shot right there, gets the rebound, and puts the Chargers up 31-12 as Coach Guyton there is fired up about this Lady Charger basketball team and that effort right here to start this third period. Has sort of finished up how they did, or playing this third period how they did in the second period as well. So really hitting on all cylinders and playing good defense like you mentioned, as the Rockets only have yet to score here in the second half.
Oh yeah, it's been a way different ball game than the last one so far, for sure. It was neck and neck the whole way through last time, you know. And it was also at Neshoba, but the Lady Chargers have definitely came out to play.
Yeah, so if you weren't listening to it earlier, the Lady Chargers went down December 1st, went to Philadelphia, went to Neshoba Central. They played the Lady Rockets in a basketball game. It was a 1-point game, 49-48. So you know how those basketball games get really tight at the end, free throws, and how it sort of gets a lot of high-pressure situations. Lady Chargers came out there with the W, and here at home have been very commanding so far tonight.
And that was Leanna Cork with the double dribble. Neshoba tries to go for the quick points and do not succeed.
So Charger basketball, Rockets going to be in full court press here. Chargers hadn't really had a whole lot of trouble, I was going to say until now, but as we had a Lady Charger fall down as the pass was coming her way, and
that was a missed three, but they recover and go back up for the two. And that's a blocking foul. The first free throw is missed for the Lady Chargers. And the Lady Chargers had a hurt player that they had to take out, so the Lady Rockets will take the ball. The Lady Rockets drained that two-pointer.
It's going to signal Rocket basketball there under the.
Yeah, the Bryson Maxwell knocked it out of bounds, barely. Tried to keep it in. That'll be a personal foul on the Rockets. Neshoba has a full-on press here, don't they?
Yeah, they're trying to get some quick turnovers, quick points. Right now, as they're trailing 31-16, as the Chargers are up with 2:20 remaining in this third period.
That was an air ball on the Lady Rockets. Bryson Maxwell showing off in her dribbling skills, but it gets knocked out of bounds by the Rockets. And Bryson Maxwell goes up for the easy 2 points. Bryson Maxwell rebounds the ball, passes to LaKaja Mitchell. LaKaja passes, and then it goes up for 2.
Legenda sort of got undercut right there. It seemed like she was going to go to the, could have. I thought maybe could have been a foul right there. Her legs were getting taken out from underneath her.
Yeah, she caught herself, though. That might be the only reason why. Points after rebounding the ball that Legenesis shot off the backboard.
Now going to be against the Chargers. That stops the clock. 23.2 seconds left to go here in this third period. Chargers are up by 21 right now, leading 37-16.
The first free throw is missed. The second one is also rebounded by Ayanna Taylor. Lady Chargers try to drive down the field at the end of the third period, but the ball gets knocked out of bounds as at the end.
Yeah, just sort of lost footing right there, but you can see the Chargers are in command. And like I said, 37-16 as we enter this final 8 minutes here to go in this ball game. But yeah, I know you were asking earlier. We weren't 100% for sure, but Neshoba Central 5A school.
Yeah, they are a 5A school. I was just asking one of the people in the stands a minute ago, and that's what they told me.
Yeah, so the Chargers stepping up difficult, and
The Lady Rockets call for a timeout to start the fourth period off.
I think Coach Guyton, from what I understood, is basketball coach here at Choctaw County, came from McAdams. McAdams known for their basketball.
They are. That is very true. But he's definitely been a good coach. He's also a good teacher. He's just everybody likes him on campus. You know, I always talk to him every day at lunch. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, well, it's always great to have good teachers, good coaches right here, and I'm glad we have Coach Guyton here working with you guys, and that says a lot when you connect with your students and connect with, so it makes a big difference.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Chargers with their own press.
It's good defense by Genesis right there, not letting them score.
Quickly called jump ball. Possession error goes to the Rockets. So Rockets basketball, 7:14 left to go in this ball game.
The Rockets shoot and miss, but rebound. Now the Chargers have the ball and they're trying to drive down on the Rockets press, but when they succeed, Genesis scores.
Saw a mismatch, I think, and really tried to get the ball in as a significant height advantage. Great cut by Mitchell there to get in front of that pass and get the turnover.
Lady Rockets making some substitutions. And there's Genesis again with the bank shot.
Just had the hot hand here.
She's been a threat for sure. Coach Guyton calls a timeout for the Lady Chargers. Score is 43-18. Chargers are leading with 5 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the fourth period.
Pretty good crowd starting to come in support of these Charger basketball.
It's definitely it's a pretty good crowd right now, but I promise you when the guys start playing, it'll be pretty big too. Like it'll be hard to find a place to sit for sure. There's always a good student section too. They're always wild and crazy.
Yeah, very supportive as far as really saw that this year in volleyball and all the sports and stuff. But rolls over and a lot of times winning seems to be contagious. Whether or not you're winning at football, you're winning at carryover from baseball to different sports, volleyball, district champs. So
it is contagious. That's what Choctaw County is about. Bryson Maxwell with the ball, though. Passes to LaGenesis, and LaGenesis goes up again.
As LaGenesis is a sophomore, is that right? Or
She's either a sophomore or a junior, but she's well ahead of her time for sure, like her age.
Yep.
And that's LaGenesis with the rebound.
Yeah, and she is a sophomore, listed at 6'3". I knew I had a little bit, and Maxwell listed at 5'9".
Lady Rockets steal the ball from the Chargers. Chargers try to steal it back, but it gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be the Rockets' ball. And that's a three-pointer for the Lady Rockets.
So 45-21, 4:42 here remaining.
That's Leona Court going down the field, and she gets a court, and she gets fouled.
It carries over. I mean,
It does.
It's sort of hard right there, Tanner. But you're doing a great job, and appreciate coming out here and doing this tonight. And
oh yeah, I enjoy it. Like you said, we don't know everything about every sport, but
we definitely passionate. We like it.
We love sports.
That's it. A lot of opportunities for students, as far as I know. Superintendent Beard, as far as being real supportive of media and the things that we're doing as far as with the sport. So getting student involvement. So I know. How do you feel about being able to do things like this with the school? It's pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. Not every school gets to do this, you know. And like it's definitely a good experience, and like it can carry over in life. You know, it's just not. It's something that you can always do if you wanted to, you know.
Yeah. So we end up got a call as far as culinary arts program that they have at the Votech, as far as end up having a chopped competition or something going on this week, and going on Thursday, and gonna be there at that and stuff. A lot of activities and things going on at Choctaw County and the school system. That pretty impressive stuff. You know, we not only we like sports, we like to eat too. I mean
That's right. The Lady Rockets press finally paid off, and they drive down. They steal the ball and drive down and just go up for it, and they get it. And they draw the foul, so they'll get to have an opportunity to make the three-point play here. They just don't get it.
Yeah, you talked about the Genesis earlier, and I know we got up by 24 here, so talked about her singing the national anthem earlier. Got to see the Magicals Sunday. They were at Antioch Church as far as performing and getting ready. They have the Christmas concert coming up. It's one of the things as far as we'll be also having streaming. As far as you hear, you got a lot of, I guess, I think Miss Tarver is over here in the stands, as far as I think she's out here supporting Charger basketball, but you end up have a real good choral program, and that will be coming up as far as in the next little bit, a Christmas concert. Yeah. So that we're going to put that as far as stream that, but I always seem like I always getting superiors in that as far as their vocal abilities, and you could hear it from earlier from Genesis in the national anthem. She did an excellent job, and we've seen, is it Skylar, as far as maybe one of the young guys, as far as I forget, as far as it, there's several that do an excellent job at that.
Oh, yeah. We got a really good chorus program here for sure, because I love listening to them all the time.
So, yeah. But 3:21 left to go. The Chargers right now have 49 points. That's how many they had to score last time. They won 49-48 over the Lady Rockets. So 3:21 left to go here in this final period. 49-23. Chargers up by 26. We were expecting a close ball game as far as, but really came out and been dominating over the 5A school here, visiting at the Cobb.
That's right. They try to go for the quick points, and they get them. It's now a 23-point ball game. And Lady Chargers answer.
I'm always impressed with the left hand. I think LaGenesis might be left-handed from watching her play volleyball. I don't know that for sure, but always impressed. I've always had more difficult shooting with the left hand. So when you go up with it and make one, I think, darn, that's pretty good.
It is.
Now, if it was Jeremy at the radio, it might be totally different. He is left-handed too.
Yeah. That is true.
But Coach Guyton calls timeout as the Chargers were having a little bit of trouble inbound in that pass. But winding down, 2:37. And let's see, as far as I think Friday night, Charger varsity basketball will be up in North Mississippi, traveling up to Boonville as far as later on. So end up.
And we'll be hosting Louisville next Tuesday.
Okay, here. All right.
At the Cobb.
Yep, so hide your lunch. So y'all are, like you said, student section are always supportive. I always get a kick out when you have the signs and things up as far as going on and stuff. Y'all have started, let me think how to word this, started preparing for baseball season.
Yes, sir. We've been doing workouts. We actually did a really hard arm workout today.
Yeah, so just you guys out there on your own, just working as far as trying to get built up as far as for the upcoming season. But Chargers in that sport will be going, like you said, we got redistrict wise as far as we'll be playing in the north. So end up got some new competition. Chargers were reigning district champs in baseball, but won't be Southeast Lauderdale and won't be Forest. It'll be just like the football division. But be some challenges itself, but I'm looking forward to that as well. So we have all kind of things upcoming. And I know going to be having also a athletic banquet coming up too.
Yes, sir.
And get all the accolades as far as in the awards and things and appreciation, I guess, and a good meal as far as for all y'all's hard work and effort, and get a night that's sort of about you guys. But I'm going to be there at that. We'll probably stream it as well.
And the ball goes out of bounds by the Lady Chargers. It'll be the Lady. Oh, it is. It is the Lady Chargers ball.
Maxwell
My bad.
Maxwell did a great job there at half court, keeping in and made a good pass there.
Yeah, she had to hit. She had to hit our own player.
Yeah,
but it all worked out.
Yeah. So now it's going to be Rocket basketball. 1:24 remaining in the fastball.
That was a nice pass.
Yeah, overhand pass now.
All the way across the court. The Lady Rockets managed to put up a few quick points real quick there. We got just over a minute left in the game. It's going to be a tough one for the Lady Rockets to put up 15 points if they want to catch up.
Oh, for sure, right here. Yeah, 51-34. 1:16 remaining. Chargers inbounding. Bryson looking.
Ball is knocked out of bounds by the Lady Rockets. Chargers will take over. And we are right at a minute until it is ball game. Lady Chargers trying to run out the clock. And ball is passed to LaGenesis, and she goes up for 2.
Yeah, broke down and good ball movement and passes and led to the open basket.
The Lady Rockets try to go for the quick points, and they do not succeed, and the ball goes out of bounds.
No hurry as the Chargers at least need to get across mid half court.
Brysa drives in, and she gets the layup.
Coast to coast.
That was very nice. That looked really good. And that'll be ball game.
So that final right there was 55-36 as the Lady Chargers improve, add another win to the win column on the season. But great effort, great job. And it won't take long as far as the boys are lined up at the door over here as far as the Lady Chargers are going to, I guess, give them a little welcome here to coming out on the court. But we have about 8 minutes to go, and we'll have varsity boys basketball as the Charger guys are taking the court. And we look for another good ball game, and hopefully the Chargers can make this. We're tied up by, I guess, 1-1 if you count the JV right there as far as, and we want the varsity boys here come out with the W. So we will be back here shortly. We're going to leave the stream going. We're on Facebook Live and on our YouTube channel. Got things up and going. And we'll be back in about 7 minutes for the tip-off of this game. And we'll appreciate it again. And so we'll be back just shortly. right, getting close to tip-off here, the varsity basketball game, as the Chargers are getting ready to take on the Neshoba Central Rockets. Getting ready for the players to get lineups to get announced and the players to get ready for this game. But we talked about it on December 1st. We don't know the exact score. Didn't see it on Max Preps, but we saw where the Chargers did go and play at Neshoba Central and lost by about 10 points.
Starting lineups for tonight's men's game. First for the visitors from Neshoba Central. Number 5, Jacob McMullen. Number 10, DeMarcus Webster. 22, Kajan Fielder. Number 24, Rachel Harrington. And number 50, Cade Griffin. The Rockets are under the direction of Coach Jerry Bird, assisted by Bobby Goodwin and Shannon Ruffin. For the homestanding Choctaw County Chargers, number 5, Akeem Redwood. Number 10, Devontae Miller. Number 15, Jeremy Miller. Number 23, Stephen Triplett. And number 24, Jimbo Fleming. Chargers are directed by Gary Bills, assisted by Shepston Goldman.
So there's the Chargers starting lineup as we're getting ready to tip this one off here at the Ty Cobb. But we've seen some good basketball. The JV started it out with the 28, I think, to 17 loss, but then the Lady Chargers came back and really set the tone for the night as they
did.
55 to 36, I think, was the final there as the Chargers win that one. But let's look as far as just the rubber match of the night as Jeremy Miller gets the tip, and we're underway here at the Ty Cobb.
Devontae Miller passes to Jeremy, but Neshoba takes it away. And there's Akeem with the block. Neshoba still gets the ball.
Akeem is very athletic as far as he is.
He is.
And I hear as far as if you go man to man, he can pretty much.
He's the man.
Yeah. As Miller with the rebound inside.
Devontae passes to Jeremy. There's Stephen Triplett with the 3.
What the Chargers needed to start the night off. Quick turnover right there as the hands knocked the ball out. And the ball hit off the foot right there of the Rockets and Charger basketball. The Rockets are in the zone.
Steven with the shot. He misses, but Chargers recover.
Get a chance to reset, and as Coach Bills calls out the play.
There's Steven Triplett again with the three.
2 for 2 from behind the arc. It's Triplett. And the Chargers are quickly up 6-0.
Neshoba tries to answer, but they miss. The Rockets miss again, and Akeem Kirkwood drives down the court, and he gets the 2-point layup.
Kiss off the glass right there, and Keem pushed that and took it to the Rockets.
Rockets shoot a long three, and they miss again. Rebounded by the Chargers.
And I think that one might have been an NBA three, Tanner.
Yeah, it was pretty deep.
Jabot with the open look right there and just unable to capitalize. I call goaltending right there. As I don't know, as far as it looked like it might have pinned it against the glass before it got.
That's what it looked like to me.
Yeah.
And plus, I think the other player still had his hand on the ball. So.
On the charge called against the Chargers, so that turns that one over, takes those points off the board. Chargers up 8-2 though, but you'd like to have those 2 points right now be 10-2, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah.
Hate to see points that taken off the board. That's the center for Neshoba, one over the back there of Jeremy. And each team has one team foul. 3:44 left to go in this first period.
Chargers being patient.
Foot was on the line there. And looking pretty crisp with their passes.
They're just trying to be patient, looking for an opening, you know. That was a foul for the Chargers and the Rockets. Both teams got a foul there. And the Rockets drive in and they get 2 points. The score is now 8-4. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock.
Kirkwood is able to get his own rebound, at least knock it back out.
And there's Steven Triplett with his third three of the night. I think he's found him a honey hole right there. He's shot in the same spot 3 times.
Just hope he keeps getting open looks from there.
The Rockets steal the ball from the Chargers. Rockets shoot a three, and it is rebounded by Devontae Miller. The Rockets steal the ball again on a pass.
Both times the Chargers have got across the half-court line, but once they got there, then that's where the pass breakdown happens.
And there was another blocked pass. And the Rockets go up for an easy two. I think Coach Bills just called timeout there.
Yeah, he wanted to talk to his team about that breaking that press. So trying to regroup right there as the Chargers were. Stephen Triplett's had the hot hand as far as got 9 of the 11 points.
Yeah, so far it's been nice. I think he can keep on doing it too. It looks like a pretty sweet spot where he's at.
Yep. So the Chargers are up 11-6, 1:13 left to go here in this first period. Chargers inbounding.
Neshoba gets there on rebound, and they go up for another three, and they get it.
I think that's their first three-pointer. That cuts it to a 2-point lead. Chargers 11, Neshoba Central 9. Clock's running inside 21 seconds.
Stephen Triplett passes to a Morris Brown. Morris goes up for 2 points. Five seconds on the clock. And Neshoba hits a buzzer beater for the first period.
So it gets it 13-12 right there, and really no pressure on the ball right there as the time was running out. And whoever had to shoot right there as three was counted. The fans started yelling on this side, letting them know about how many seconds was left, and I was hoping somebody get a hand in that face right here as it looked like the big center, looked like Bill. You won't know him, but Bill Lambier sitting at the that three-point line as far as to shoot that one in. But
so I don't think they were expecting that player to shoot the ball. He don't really look like that type of person to shoot the ball, you know.
No stereotyping here. The big guy can't shoot. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Some people might take offense to that.
Well, I'm not discriminating.
But so end up knock the big three right there to go. So cut it to a 1-point game that Chargers were sort of has led the whole game so far. And we'll start here in the second period, but need that half-court press or sort of caused them some trouble there in the last probably half of that first period. So Neshoba Central ball, they're inbounding with the chance to take the lead for the first time tonight.
Neshoba drives in, and they get the two. Logan Murphy with the ball, gets fouled.
And got so up underneath the basket as far as with his, put the ball on the ground for just a second on the court and just got up underneath there. I thought he was supposed to get an easy basket, maybe the foul, but he goes to the free throw line right now. Shooting two, I think.
Yeah, it's 2. But Logan just went a little too far up under there, but he makes the first free throw. The second one bounces off the glass. Charges rebound. That's a personal foul on the Chargers. Neshoba shoots and they rebound. And they shoot and draw the foul. So they'll be shooting for 2. This is that's the 4th personal foul for the Chargers. Chargers are making some substitutions. Jeremy Miller's back out on the court. Bad pass by the Chargers. Neshoba gets it. Chargers rebound that long 3 right there. Bad pass to Logan Murphy and the ball goes out of bounds. Score is 16-14 with 6 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. Neshoba is up. Keem drives in, and he gets the 2.
Chargers needed that basket.
Yeah, they did. That tied it up. That'll be the 5th personal foul for the Chargers.
That's the first foul there by Kirkwood. So I don't think anybody's in any kind of foul trouble just yet. Rockets make that second one, 17-16. Rockets lead the Chargers, 5:48 here to go before half.
Kirkwood drives in, and he gets the 2 points.
So once the Chargers have made that across the half court, they've had somebody get behind coverage, so to speak, as far as right a back door cut as far as to the basket, and looked like could have had an alley-oop or had at least an easy basket.
For sure.
So probably Coach Bills let them know as far as that's available or that's an open for those guys as far as to capitalize on here.
Oh yeah, they, like you said, though, once they get past the half court line, it's been trouble for Neshoba. But Neshoba's answering back too. It's a tight ball game right now.
18-17. Neshoba inbounds, and they're coming across mid-court.
That was Neshoba with the 2 points right there. Chargers being patient, trying to find an opening. Akeem goes up for his layup and he misses, but he rebounds it, and then it gets fouled. Bad pass by the Chargers. Kirkwood goes up for the rebound. Makes a long pass to Steven. Steven loses the ball. And now Neshoba is shooting at the line for 2. The first one is good. The second one is also good. The score is 21-18 with 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Neshoba is up. Chargers have the ball. Ball is thrown out of bounds. It is Chargers ball. Steven with the shot. Just a little over the top. Ball is stolen by the Chargers. Neshoba goes down the court with the ball, and they miss their layup. Jimmy Miller goes up for the 2, and he draws the foul.
So inside, got the ball to Jeremy Miller right there, and he drained it and picked up the foul. It's going to be the second foul on the center, number 50 for Neshoba. We're going to send Jeremy to the line right here to make the traditional 3-point play, and He does, and that ties this one up 21-21, 2:27 and counting here before halftime.
That ball is made by number 50 for Neshoba.
The long pass gets it across midcourt, and then Kirkwood drives a little bit there and picks up the foul.
That'll be the 6th personal foul for the Chargers. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I just got used to when Brian was playing, I look at those fouls more because he's fouled out of quite a few ball games before.
Yeah. That's not always a bad thing, though. Sometimes you got to show them, like, I don't know, you just have to, like, be a little aggressive, you know? It's not always a bad thing.
The Chargers looking for a stop right here. It's going to be Chargers basketball as it goes out on the Rockets. Chargers are trailing by 2 with 1:27 here before halftime. As Brown had the open look a while ago, but good play on the defensive side right there to get the steal.
Oh, yeah. Morris just came out of nowhere with that one. Chargers are being patient, trying to find an opening. 30 seconds on the clock for the second period.
Oh, and it rattled all around as Kirkwood. With the behind the back, got to give a little credit right there, but as the point guard, I think, for Neshoba Central, behind the back dribble, as he had pressure in the face right there, and then went up and made his 2-point, and gonna have a chance from here to make a 3-point play. And it rattles out, so the Chargers trail by 4, 10 seconds. All right, it's going into half right here. 25 for the Rockets, Chargers 21. We're going to have an 8-minute half right here as the Chargers go into the locker room and going to make some halftime adjustments, get right back out here and ready to play another half of basketball, which really won that first period and had the hot hand. And once Neshoba started putting a little press on them, got difficult and led to several turnovers. We don't have any of those stats here with us, but led to several turnovers that led to points for the Rockets.
Yeah, it's a tight ball game, like you said. The Chargers were up pretty big at the beginning of the first period, but they ended up making their way back with the press. And it's still a tight ball game. It's a 4-point ball game, 25-21. But it'll be a tight ball game all the way through, more than likely. They're both good opponents.
Oh, yeah, we talked about as far as we don't know the official score, but said it was about a 10-point loss for the Chargers on December 1st when they went to Neshoba Central. So look for them to come back out here shortly and get ready for another half of Charger basketball and see if we can't answer and overcome this 4-point deficit and pick up the second win of the night.
Oh, yeah, that would be really nice. Chargers have been playing pretty good all year, so
Yeah, the Lady Chargers and both teams went to the Ethel tournament, I think last Thursday and Friday. The Chargers went and played a 4A team. They played
Kosciuszko.
Kosciuszko, the guys did, and they ended up lost 37-34, but said they had a very poor performance as far as, I say poor performance, had a subpar as far as maybe distance shooting, as far as maybe behind the arc or perimeter shooting. So didn't have the night shooting. They sort of were cold, I guess, if you were streaky or not. So they didn't feel real good about that. The lady, and so we had some inclement weather all around Choctaw County. I know as far as we didn't have it necessarily here, but south of us, as far as and around, as far as there was a lot of snow and things. But so the guys did not play back on Friday, but the Lady Chargers went. They took care of business both nights, and they came back as far as and won both Thursday and Friday, and they were the champions of the Ethel tournament. So the Lady Chargers went down and took care of business.
They did.
Yep. So the guys have been rolling off some wins as far as himself. I know, like we talked about earlier, we'll be traveling north on Friday to Boonville, and then he said turn around next week. Louisville will be here at the Cobb, so that should be quite a ball game itself. So the varsity Chargers, let me see if we can find it here. As we're in right about 4 minutes left to go here. Yeah, so don't really have a whole lot of information tonight about previous games, but like you said, the Chargers have been hot, and I know Kirkwood himself has been really putting on a clinic as far as he's been doing very well himself.
He has. He's probably college material in basketball, I would say. He's pretty good.
Yeah, so when the Lady Chargers won the other night at Ethel, they won 61-37, and they were the Ethel tournament champions. But yeah, Akeem right there was player of the game when the Chargers went down and played Heritage Academy at the Red Hills Classic, and he scored 23 points in that and was player of the game. So he ended up had a great night shooting that, and also the Chargers have had wins over Starkville Academy, both the guys and girls, and so a lot of basketball. So it comes one of those things as far as talk about. You play a pretty strong non-district schedule. How do you think that? I'm gonna let it open in. How do you think that helps us, or you think it hurts as far as that?
Well, I don't think it really hurt. I think it don't hurt any. I don't think it could hurt any really, because I mean, if you're playing better opponents, the only thing that could happen is you just learn from how to play against better opponents, and if you play with better opponents, then you'll probably get better. and plus we're playing a higher like class school, like they're 5A, we're 3A, so they probably have more to pick from, which makes them probably have more athletes maybe, but all in all, it'll help us for sure.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought, but ended up I was going to leave it open-ended and let you sort of put your spin on it. But I think as far as that non-district schedule sort of helps you when you get in these competitive games later on as far as in district. So, I mean, you talked about going to Boonville. Then you talked about next week playing Louisville, which is a 4A school. It's close by, so, but definitely have athletes down the road south of here, and it's a game that we will hope the Chargers come on top. But it's one of those things I think that you get better as the. It's not. I know I sat through a lot of y'all's football practices and things as far as you got ready for this season, and it didn't necessarily matter how you started.
Right.
It matters how you finish.
That's right.
And so if you're going to get better each week as it goes on and stuff. And when you're playing your best at whatever you're doing toward the end of the year, it's one of the better things because that's how you go deep and make a lot of runs as far as in the playoffs and stuff. And I know the Chargers, as far as, for example, in football, when y'all were ended up lost a couple games early on, they got the district, ran off 5 in a row, and then that catapulted you into the playoffs and made it to the third round. So I think as far as a lot of that it's how you finish and stuff as far
That's
as
right.
that could be used in a lot of different things as far as that. But clock's almost down. It's under a minute here before we get started with this second half. So what's your keys? I'm going to do pull a little Glenn Beard action right here as far as what's your keys to the second half, Tanner?
Well,
for the Chargers.
I don't know. I think they just gotta work on that press that Neshoba's been putting on them, and if they can work on the press and then get inside the paint and make some shots inside the paint, then I think it'll be a really good ball game, and they have a really good chance of coming out on top. So, and good defense, of course, that always matters. Can't win without defense. So that'll probably if that's what they do that and execute that, then they should be all right.
I like a good spin on that right there. So we're getting ready as far as the setup on 8 minutes. Let's start this third period, so we'll be underway here shortly.
And Neshoba starts off with the ball in the third period. Neshoba goes up for the 2 inside the paint. Stephen Triplett shoots the 3, misses, but Japote Fleming goes back up with it and gets the 2. Neshoba. Jeremy Miller with the layup.
The pass right there on that one really was a key to getting that inside right there.
Oh yeah, Stephen Triplett put that one in there. That'll be a foul against the Chargers. Neshoba will take it under their own goal. Neshoba drives in and they get the 2-point layup.
Took a couple times for that one to roll around before it dropped.
It almost came out of the goal actually.
So was your dad listening in or watching, I guess, as far as I say listening in, because I'm so used to us being on the radio, but end up with the stream is actually watching, I guess, as far as instead of.
I'm sure he has it on at the house. He texted me earlier and said he liked listening to me. So.
Oh, that's good. That's good stuff right there.
Akeem Kirkwood drives in, and he gets the 2-point layup. Chargers are trailing behind 5 points. Score is 32-27. Correction, 35-27 with 5 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, the Chargers was on. It felt like they was on a little run right there, but that 3-point basket right there opened it back up. It seemed like
It did.
So quickly, I think Coach Bills called a timeout there to talk to his players, and you got to, I guess, maybe defend the perimeter too, as far as get a hand up in front of those guys and contest those shots. But it's going to take a little bit of effort. 5:20 here left to go here in the third period. And we mentioned as far as foul trouble, as far as a while ago on the foul was Devontae Miller. Yeah, so he has his third personal foul. So probably the only Charger right now that's in a little bit of foul trouble.
Jabot passes to Jimmy Miller, and Jimmy Miller goes up for the 2 points.
Makes it look easy right there.
He does. He's very tall, and he's got a really good vertical.
Yeah, I have been watching Jeremy right there since 7th or 8th grade and stuff, and it's been some of the videos he's posted through the years has been phenomenal and stuff as far as that. You think as far as how can that 8th grade and he's jumping well and out there and dunking it and stuff.
Yeah.
He's been one that's definitely been able to jump out of the gym. And when I saw one of the shots earlier, I guess the point guard for Neshoba made, but I was thinking that was a really good shot because he had to put it over Jeremy, and I know his leap and ability is outstanding, and so he had to float that one over him. So.
Neshoba draws the foul. They'll be shooting on the line. They'll be shooting on the line for 2 or 3. My bad.
That's right. Kirkwood went out there to contest that shot and barely, I don't know, as he jumped, he turned around, sort of barely ran into him just a little bit, but enough contact that the referee on that side called the foul.
And Neshoba makes all 3 of them.
So Neshoba in a 2-3 zone.
Chargers are looking for an opening. Pass to Jeremy Miller. Jeremy goes up, but he misses. Neshoba does the same.
Nice block out there by Jeremy Miller as he was able to make an easy rebound.
And that ball just goes flying out of bounds.
Yeah, hit off the back as he tried to dribble, hit another Neshoba player in the heel and off his shoe, and it went backwards. And good break for the Chargers right there. Is Charger basketball trailing by 9, 38-29. And the Chargers have had some good looks, and Miller goes down hard on the floor.
And that's the Chargers ball.
So Murphy checks in for Miller. And number 5 drains his first free throw, and that makes it a 10-point ball game.
He makes the second one, too. Devontae goes up for the three and hits the back of the rim. Neshoba rebounds. Kirkwood tries to save it from running out of bounds, but it goes out, and it'll be Neshoba's ball. Kirkwood got a substitute, Morris Brown. Devontae Miller makes a good pass to Logan Murphy. Logan goes up for the 2 points. Score is now 40-31 with 2 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock. Neshoba is leading. Jabot Fleming comes down with the rebound.
Already 4 team fouls for the Chargers.
Logan Murphy goes up and he gets the short bank shot for 2 points.
The Chargers need to stop here on defense so they can cut into this lead.
They do. It's a 9-point ball game right now.
Looking for a backdoor cut.
Neshoba's still passing the ball around, trying to find an opening. Chargers playing pretty good defense right now. That'll be a blocking foul on the Chargers. And Akeem Kirkwood is coming in for Jabot Fleming. Akeem blocks the pass, but Neshoba still recovers a rebound or recovers the ball. Ten seconds on the clock. And that is the end of the third period. Neshoba leads 42-33.
Yeah, so set the free throw line.
No.
Because it's a lot of times if you can score with the clock stopped, it gives you opportunity to make up a lot of ground as far as quickly. But if looks like anybody's going to be shooting free throws in a little bit, it's going to be the Rockets. But hopefully the Chargers will be able to get it done here shortly.
It's still a good ball game, that's for sure. There's only 9 points. That's 3 shots if you think about it.
Oh yeah, and
So-
stuff. The Chargers have been one of these teams. There's not going to be any give up in these guys as far as so just need to get some good looks, and mainly they scored some points that period. Just wasn't able to stop Neshoba when we were on defense.
That's right. Pass to Logan Murphy. Logan Murphy goes up, but it's no good. Neshoba comes back down with it. Akeem Kirkwood knocks the ball out of Neshoba's hands. Neshoba drives in. Draws the foul. Points are no good though.
Trying to see where the foul who came in. I know they called it on triplet. Now he has 3, so I know that's Miller and Kirkwood. All 3 of those guys have 3 fouls. So the Rockets make their first free throw. That makes it out to a 10-point ball game. Now 11. 6:45 and counting. So the Rockets won't be in any hurry when they get on the offensive side. They get the ball in their hands to put up a shot.
That's true. Morris Brown with the ball. Morris goes up for 2 and he gets it. Brings it back to a 9-point ball game. Neshoba's taking their time on offense, but Akeem Kirkwood steals the ball and passes to Devontae. Devontae shoots it off the back of the glass, and it's no good.
Yeah, it was sort of a little bit out of control maybe there as far as put that one hard off the glass, which they did, say Charger basketball.
That ball's out on Neshoba, I thought. No, it's out on the Chargers. I guess he bounced it off Logan Murphy's leg. Steven Triplett goes up for the 3, and Morris Brown comes back down with it, then goes up for the 2.
So back to a 9-point ball game, 46-37, Chargers trail. 4:53 left to go in this contest.
Akeem draws a foul when he goes down to block the ball against Neshoba. That'll be his 4th foul of the game. That also puts Neshoba in the bonus.
So just like that, 11 points, 48-37.
Four minutes and 15 seconds remaining on the clock. Kirkwood drives in. He shoots, and it's good for 2.
And he draws 3 guys right there to him as far as all kind of attention is Kirkwood.
That's another personal foul against the Chargers. Number 50, the center, will be shooting at the line. That puts Jeremy Miller gets another personal foul on him, and that puts Neshoba back at the line again.
They were trying to ask how did they go over Jeremy Miller to get that rebound and not foul Jeremy Miller, and vice versa. Why did he end up at the line instead of a foul against and Neshoba instead of Jeremy Miller, which is a great question to ask as far as because Jeremy, I don't know his height as far as what's listed on Max Preps. We don't have that in front of us, but definitely had a good 6 or 8 inches probably on the young man.
That's a junk ball.
So Rocket basketball, 3:10 remaining. Rockets up by 9. And that seems to be the magic number. The Chargers hadn't been able to get this on about 9 to 11, back and forth. But Chargers need to stop or steal right here.
Now it's back to 11. Chargers with the ball. Keem drives in, and he gets the 2. Ball game's back at 9 again.
Yeah, that's just where it seems to be back and forth right there. Just
11 and 9. I'm sure Coach Bills is probably telling them to get in a little hurry and not take too much time off the clock, you know.
The ball will be inbounded down here, being Neshoba's basketball.
Neshoba's taking their time trying to run the clock down. Chargers steal the ball and drive down the court. Devontae Miller goes up and gets the 2 points. That makes it a 7-point ball game.
So that's the 10th foul on the Chargers. 4th on Triplet. So shooting 2 will be Neshoba. Only 1 team foul. That's hard to believe as far as Neshoba's only been called for here in this almost 16 minutes of basketball, as far as on 14 minutes of basketball here the second half, and only 1 team foul and 10 against the Chargers. So a minute 51.
Steven Triplet goes up, misses the 3, but it's rebounded by Devontae Miller, and he goes up and makes the 2 with the foul. So it could be a 3-point play right here.
That cuts it to 5 with the chance to go to 4 right here.
That's a game changer for sure. I want to say he intentionally missed that.
Triplet there with the putback gets it a 3-point ball game, and Chargers on a roll right here with a minute 22 left to go in the ball game, and trying to make a contest out of it. And they're going to call Kirkwood on the foul, just like they did earlier. This is the second time Kirkwood's fouled.
It really didn't look like he touched him to
Yeah.
me. He just got up there with the ball. But
And that's going to be Kirkwood's 5th foul.
so he's fouled out.
Yep.
Neshoba's at the line. They get 3 shots. Could possibly make it a 6-point ball game with a minute and 12 seconds to go. The first one is missed. Neshoba makes the second one. It's now a 4-point ball game. Still has the chance to make it a 5-point ball game. And it is a 5-point ball game, 52-47 with a minute and 10 seconds to go. Raheem Ashford goes up, makes the 2. Chargers trail by 3.
Yep, so the Chargers call a timeout right here as trying to regroup with 5th all, as far as looked like maybe some substitutions a while ago, as far as we saw McNeil.
Quiz, yeah.
Yeah, getting up as far as maybe to put some speed maybe out there, and Tylen Carter possibly to try to get a steal right here. And
yeah.
so, but going to be inbounding the
Chargers foul again. That puts number 10 for Neshoba at the line. He gets 2 shots.
So clock stop with 44 seconds. And he makes the first one. That makes it back to a 4-point ball game. Substitutions coming back as far as for the offensive side. Jeremy Miller checks back in. And Triplet.
And it is a 5-point ball game. Devontae drives in, draws the foul. That is the 3rd personal foul for Neshoba. That one rattles off the rim. Chargers make some substitutions.
So 34 seconds left. Chargers trying to cut it right here to 4 points, and they do.
Chargers steal the ball. Devontae shoots, but it's blocked out of bounds. Chargers will get the ball. 19.6 seconds on the clock.
The Chargers need a bucket right here to make this interesting.
No, there's a foul.
Chargers had to quickly foul right there as I was unable to get the bucket. That's going to send the Rockets to the line to shoot 2 with 11.6 seconds remaining. Chargers rallied back right there. As far as I know, there's still time, so we'll talk about it. So shooting for the second time right here, still 4-point ball game.
.1 seconds on the clock. Neshoba fouls Jeremy Miller.
So Zay Coleman checks in, number 14, another freshman. That's the 3rd freshman that's been out there. We know what he's out there for. He's the shooter.
That ball almost goes in. And now will be ball game, folks.
Yeah, so the Chargers were trailed by a good bit as far as up to 11. I know for sure they're in that second half. And fall 50 Chargers were